Welcome to Trading Investing Stocks. It is Wednesday, June 4th, 2025, and today you're going to see something very special, something you've never seen before. What I'm going to show you is a very special trading technique that I developed over 20 years of trading experience. And I developed this technique, and I'm going to show it to you. You'd never believe it unless you saw it with your own two eyes. How I'm going to take a trade today on many different instruments at the same time, and it's going to do it automatically because I've already got the orders all set up, ready to go. And these trades are going to go in by themselves automatically, and they're going to get out automatically. I'm not going to do anything to them. I'm not going to touch them. And you're going to see them all go off, and most likely all of them will be successful today. Maybe one will lose, but most likely all of them will win. You're going to see it for yourself with your own two eyes. I'm going to go in on Tesla, Apple, Uber, go down here, Tesla, PLTR, US dollar SGD, ES, NQ, GC. ES is the E-mini, NQ is the NASDAQ, GC is gold, YM is the Dow. So all these instruments I'm going to take position on today. YM, the Dow, gold, NASDAQ, E-mini, the US dollar SGD, PLTR, TSLA, AAPL, which is Apple, Tesla, Apple, Uber. And on all the stocks, I'm going to go in for $2. Now I could go for more than that. If I want to just play like one stock, I could hone in on it and watch it and play a bit more. You could go for $3, $4, $5 on these trades. But I'm just going to do two on each one just to absolute make sure I'm going to get in and get back out again without having to do anything, without having to watch it. Because I've got too many instruments to watch at one time. On the futures, on the dollar, I think I've got like 150 ticks on the dollar. And then on the ES, it's like $15. NQ is $100. GC is, I think, $15. And YM is 100 ticks. Yeah, just 100 ticks on the YM. Now, I could easily go for 200 ticks on the YM, no problem. And it would make it with super high math. But, I just want to get in and get out. And do that automatically without me having to do anything so that I can show you the power of my system. Most people have trouble taking just one entry on one instrument, but I can take them on all of them at the same time and win over and over and over and over and over again. And you're going to see me build up my account from its current position at 219,000 up to 1 million. It won't take me that long. Maybe about 6 months, 8 months, I'll have it to 1 million. And you're going to see this with your own two eyes. Not talk about it, talk about theory, talk about this will work, that'll work. That's all just talk. Trading is not about talk. Trading is about trading. That's what it's for, is to trade. It's not for talking, it's for trading. So this is about trading. And if you want to learn to trade to make money, I have what you're looking for. Now let me show you how you can learn this. Because trading is all about knowledge. That's all it is. Trading is about knowledge. And if you know which direction it's going to go, whether up or down, and you know how many ticks that you can get, then you know what to do. You know which way to go. You know you're going to get these ticks. You get them. You get them over and over again with super high math, and you make money and you win. If you don't do that, then what happens? You do the opposite. You lose. And that's what most everyone does. And why do they lose? Because they don't have the proper knowledge. It's that simple. They just simply don't have the knowledge. And nobody is teaching them the knowledge. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. So therefore, they're never going to be successful. Nobody can be successful unless you have the right knowledge. This is what this course and all my courses offer, is the right knowledge on what to do and how to do it. It's very simple. Anyone can do it. anyone. Okay, so this is one of the courses. This is for the stocks. All the stocks that you see me taking today, I have orders for PLTR, Apple, Tesla, Uber. I could take many more, but I mean, I've only got so much money in my account, so I can only take so many. This is this course. You're seeing this course right here, this knowledge. And if you buy this course, I can 100% guarantee you, I promise, that you would take the same exact trade that I'm taking today. Same exact trade, going the same exact way at the same exact price. You would get in, or at least place your order, at the same exact price that I do today and every day. Exactly the same. Sounds impossible, right? I promise you it is not impossible. It is the truth. 100% the truth, and everything I say is the truth. Okay, so you've got this course on stocks, and then my other course, the other one is on the futures. This is a Swing Trader Master video course. This one is $500. The stock course is $650. They're very similar to each other, but one is for stocks, one is for futures. And they are a little bit different. But they're the same basic technique. And you're going to see how well this technique works today. So if you want to learn how to do what you're going to see today, you can come back to my website, tradinginvestingstocks.com, and you can either purchase the futures course, or you can purchase the stock course, whichever one you prefer. They're both really super good, and you're going to see that today. Okay, so let's go back to, I won't get in until here, and I'll get out right here. That's the same on all of them. Uber, I've got it going both ways. Get in here. All of them are pretty much the same. Let me, where is NQ at? Okay, let's bring it up. Always likes to get rid of them on me. Let's do continuous on June. Okay, so here's my orders on the NQ. I'm not going to get in until 21,760. I'll get back out at 21,860, $100. And you might say, you might ask yourself, like, how could I possibly know that all of this would work? Well, let me just say that there is a reason behind it, and if you buy my courses, you'll learn that reason. But there is a reason behind it. It is all logic. And you will see it work for yourself. You would never believe in a million years, and nor would I. I would never believe somebody either, in a million years, that this would work unless you showed it. And even when you show it, you're going to be doubtful. You're going to be thinking to yourself, you know, how could this be possible? Well, you're going to see for yourself that it is today. I'll be back to update you and show you all of these trades. I'll record them all. Just want to do a recording really quick and show that I'm in on 3 positions, NQ, YM, ES, and I'm still waiting on PLT. Of course, the market hasn't opened yet. So waiting on PLTR, TSLA, Apple, and Uber. Taking positions on those, and also GC. Looking to take position on gold as well. Anyway, by the time the day is over, they should all have position and hopefully win on all of them. But if not, it may take another day or two. Now keep in mind, these positions I've got here are swing trading positions. So in other words, you just set the orders and just let them go. And they can go around the clock. You know, sometimes 2 days, even 3 days sometimes on this particular strategy before it gets out. So, but usually, depending upon how far you go, a day and sometimes 2 days, depending on how far you go. All of these will work from about 100 ticks to 500 ticks. They're all good for. I'm just generally going for about 100 so that I can get out and not have to pay attention to it. If you wanted to trade more than this, you could trade a day trading system that I have, which works really super good. I will show it to you. I'm going to trade one of these days coming up. I'm going to trade it all day long, and I'll show it to you all day how it comes out. You'd be absolutely amazed by it. And then you've got the investing trade, which you can either place a break-even stop and go for a big trade, invest in it, just hold it, let it keep going, or you can take the trade for a nice profit. Just keep taking them over and over again. That's what my service is about, and what my courses are about. You might be wondering how I know that NQ will go up to here, 21,860, or how do I know that the YM will go up to here, 42,750, or how do I know that the ES will go up to here to 6,006? Seems very presumptuous to know that, does it not? However, I do know. And I will know every time how far it's going to go. Let's put it this way. This right here is a very conservative exit. If I wanted to go for more, I can hit it, and hit it most of the time mathematically. I'm just going for a very conservative exit here. Very, very conservative. For everything. Just so I can show the power of my system, where I can take many different instruments at once and win on them all, and know where to get in and where to get out, and win them all, not have to worry about it. That's very powerful. And if you want to learn how to do this, my courses are about an hour long, $500 or $650. You'll be able to pay for your trade, or pay for the course and your very first trade. So it's very powerful. Invest in yourself, invest in knowledge, because that's what trading is all about. It's all about knowledge. Where to get in and where to get out. It's that simple. That's what I'm demonstrating here, is I know where to get in and I know where to get out. And you'll see how successful I am for yourself. I can sit there and talk about how successful I am, but that's not something that you should believe. See it with your own two eyes. And normally the way that I play would be just to trade, like for instance the NQ here, with 5 contracts instead of just 2, because the reason why I'm trading 2 is I've only got so much money in the account right now, and I don't want to go over that. In fact, as you can see, I've only got 60,000 left right here to trade with. However, what's going to happen is right now we're outside of the market hours. It's like 4:46 a.m. Chicago time. So once the market opens at 8:30, in fact even at 8 o'clock, but 8:30, when the market opens, the margins will go down substantially for the overnight margin to the day trading margin, and then I'll have a lot more money to work with to play the stocks, and that plus I have 4-to-1 margin, so I can use whatever I've got times 4 for the stocks. So that's how I'll play the stocks once the market opens, and I'll be able to take positions. So that's how I'm spreading the money around. Otherwise, I would just trade like just the NQ or just one stock at a time, which you're going to see me do with day trading. I'm just going to trade one instrument at one time with day trading, because it's too much to do too many different instruments. Anyway, I'll come back. Okay, the market has just opened up here, 1 minute and 26 seconds ago, and Apple's got me in long, 203.71. It got me in long, and still in NQ, YM, and ES, and just waiting for them to go up and hit my exit. That's all. And Apple, I'm just going for $2 here. I could go for more. Could easily go for $3, $4, even $5, but I have to watch it more closely. So I'm just going to go for $2, make a quick exit here, and to show how easy it is to use my system and make money. Anyway, I'll be back to show you the update. still waiting for all of these stocks to get in position. GC, Uber, Apple, Tesla, PLTR, waiting for all of those to take position here today. I'll be back. As you are about to witness today, you don't have to try and trade the market where it's just going up and down, bouncing up and down on you. This is how most everyone loses their money, because it's very difficult to get the direction right in such a short term, because it's just bouncing all over the place. So if you play it a longer, of course I can do with my day trading method. I know how to do it with my day trading method, and I'm going to show that to you. But right now we're talking about swing trading. And so you really have to just take away all of the bouncing up and down, the chopping up and down, and just learn to play at a higher level, which is what I have done. And you will make it to the exit. You'll make it up here, or wherever your exit's at. And it took me a long time to develop this, but now that I have, it's like a mastery of trading. You become a master at it, where you can just sit there and make money rather than get caught into the chop and always take losses. Because it's like every time you get in, it goes the other way, and then you have to take a loss, and it just doesn't work. So you have to learn to play at a different level, and that's what I've done. That's what my courses are all about. Apple going up here a bit. It needs to go up to 400 to get me out at 200 shares at $2. So, and NQ still got a long ways to go, but it'll get me out for a very good profit. And YM hasn't moved yet, and ES moving up a bit. Still got a ways to go. What's it at? 97. Need to get out at 606, 6006. So a little ways to go here. Anyway, Uber has almost got me in long here. Uber's going to get me in shortly. I'll come back when it does. Okay, quick update here. Apple has got me out, and $412 profit on there. NQ up, YM down a little bit there, and ES. They're all just kind of chopping up and down right now, but soon they'll break out, and they'll go up, and they'll make it to the exit. So it's just a matter of knowing that, which I do. My system knows, and system tells me it's going to happen. So that's what I'm doing, is just waiting for that to happen. And also Uber almost got me in long, but it pulled back, and we'll wait to see now if it gets me in long. It most likely will. So I'll be taking a long position on Uber. I canceled PLTR and Tesla. They were going against the market. They both went short. They both have been good. They came down pretty good. So I could have taken them and would have been successful. But they were going against the overall market, which is going to go up. So it seemed a little bit risky, but they're both good. Anyway, I will be back to show you the progression and, of course, the outcome of these trades. So this swing trader course that I have for both stocks and the futures, this one is like this is what you do if you want to relax at trading, and you've got a good amount of money in your account, and you just want to relax and yet make a substantial amount of money. This is how you can do it, and just relax, kick back, take your orders, let it go. Don't worry about the ups and downs. When it goes down here and you go negative, you don't even bother to worry about it. You know where to enter and where to exit with super high mathematics behind you. So this is how you want to play. Now, if you don't like this kind of playing, if this is too big for you for whatever the reason, then you can day trade, and I will show that to you. I have 2 day trading courses, one for stocks, one for the futures. The futures is especially good for day trading. Stocks is good for taking 1 trade per day at the market open and taking your money there and just walking with it right there. You can keep trading, day trading stocks, but that first trade is the best one. Get the most profit with the highest math. So So if the stock goes sideways on you for the rest of the day, you don't bother to take the trade on it. But futures, you can literally trade 24 hours a day, and it's quite good, very good. I'm going to show that to you. I have the investing course for stocks because stocks are appropriate to use this sort of strategy. The futures isn't really appropriate, although I do still use it for the futures, but I don't use it in the sense that I'm going to hold it. I use another strategy, like a swing trading strategy like I'm doing now, or even a day trading strategy sometimes, to use it for the investing strategy. Because the investing strategy would be too big on the stop to use it practically. So you just want to use it for entry and use something else for a stop. But instead of getting fooled through here and you don't really know which direction it's really going to go, of course my system tells you and told me it's going to go up, it's going to go long, it's going to make it up to here, or even much further. It should make it up to there minimum. That's the minimum. And probably will go much further than that. If I wanted to go for a trade, like play a break-even stop and just let it go, this would be one to play it on. Now how do I know that? Well, because it's going to go into the investing one. The one that gives you the signal to invest in, to buy, to hold, is going to come on the NQ. And it's almost there now. So that's how I know. And so for the NQ, that means it's going to go up a good $500 from your entry point. For the YM, it hasn't reached that point yet. And but assuming it does, the YM will be good for 1,000 ticks going up if it goes long on the investing course. So, and it probably will go long, but not necessarily. Just because the NQ does doesn't mean the YM will, but most likely it will. Point is, if you go for it, you could get $500 on the NQ or get 1,000 ticks on the YM, and you will see me do that. You will see me get it over and over and over again. Anyway, all of my courses are really super good, and I'm going to show all of them to you. But I think that a lot of people, maybe even most people, would like the day trading because that's a lot smaller. You get in, you get out, you make good profit. You can do that over and over and over again on virtually any instrument, and therefore it's very profitable. But you have to work at it. Whereas this, I don't have to work at it. I just sit there and I don't even have to watch it. Just let it go. And it'll make it up to here. I know that sounds kind of crazy, right? But it will. And you'll see it for yourself. And I'm going to show it to you over and over and over again, how it makes it. Now, if I was going for a lot more, yeah, maybe it might not make it. But I'm going for the minimum. So it's going to make it. Okay, the NQ is getting relatively close here to reaching my target, 21,860. And what's going to happen is that once it goes higher than this price right here, it's actually going to trigger another strategy, another signal, so to speak, for another trade. Let me show you which one it is. It's this course right here, Investing Stocks video course. The only thing is that this kind of strategy, you need to play it with stocks. If you do it with futures, you can do it with futures, but it's more risky to do it. And you're going to take a huge loss if wrong. And but it works the vast majority of time. I just don't teach it because it's more risky. But this course represents the same thing with the futures. So if the futures is going to go long, so will stocks. They'll also go up. Not all stocks, but a lot of stocks will. Stocks in general will go up because the indexes for them are going up. Now, however, I do offer 3 services, and the stock and futures. So I don't currently offer anything for the futures for this particular strategy because of the risk involved. But it's very useful to know this information because you can know which direction the market's going to go. For instance, on the NQ here, once it reaches above this price, it will go virtually a bare minimum of $500 higher. It'll usually go $800, even $1,000, but usually somewhere around 800. So 500 is really high math that it will make it to. So you could easily go for a $500 trade here, which is 2,000 ticks, and hit it over and over and over again. But if you were to lose, you would lose huge. So you don't want to lose like that, so you need to use a different strategy in order to get in. One of the best strategies to get in for these bigger trades is this one. I will show to you. It's this one here, Swing Trader Master Video Course. With this course, once you see you're getting, like for instance today, once you see you're getting close, and I'm going to take this trade today. I'll take it on the ES, NQ, and YM. Once you see that you're getting close to this larger trade where you can hit 500, 1,000 ticks, you can hit 1,000 ticks on the YM, by the way. 800 the vast majority of time. So if you only went for 500 on the YM, you would up the math a lot, super lot. You'd be super high math at 500 ticks on the YM. So I'm saying you can make big trades. And this is one of the best ways to catch them. The stop on this one is not too big, and you can hit this thing. You play a break-even stop once you're ahead about 100 ticks or $100 on the NQ. Place the break-even stop on it and just let it go to the exit. And you'll hit it most of the time. The vast majority of time you'll hit it. So it's a really powerful trade. It's just that you need to realize the kind of risk we're talking about here, and you need to manage that risk and do it properly. So I would recommend this course in combination with that knowledge, which I can teach. I can teach that. The problem is that in order for me to teach it, I have to make many different videos because they all have different strategies to them. You have to use a different strategy for each one. It's not the same information. So I have to teach it individually. For instance, today is going to be the big trade on the NQ, and I don't want to take it because if I take it, that means I can't trade anything else with the NQ, and I want to trade it. I want to show day trading. I want to show different strategies. I can't day trade and have a position at the same time. So I need to leave the NQ open, and I can't do it with the other ones, the YM and the ES, because their time hasn't come yet. Their big trade is not here yet. It will be soon, but not yet. So I have to wait for those. Once those come, I can take that and show it to you. I take the YM, for instance, show it to you. YM good for 1,000 ticks most of the time. So I can hit 1,000 tick trade in the market and do it over and over again every month, and so can you. I'll make the information available, but you can do this with stocks. Stocks it works great on too, really great. And the problem with stocks is the same problem with the futures, is that each one has its own strategy. Now some of them share the same strategy, but many of them have their own strategy. And so I have to figure out what that strategy is on each individual stock. So I've only figured out so many so far, all the ones that I like to trade. And so any ones that I haven't figured out, I wouldn't be able to do. But I can also offer that, which I'm going to do, a service. If you want to know that specific strategy, the investing strategy for a specific stock, I can figure it out for you, and then you can purchase it from me separately. So I'm going to offer that service as well. Once you see me doing it, you'll see how powerful it is. You could do it for many different stocks at one time, just like you could do the swing trading that I've been showing on this video at many different stocks at one time. You can do the same thing, and you can also use that strategy to invest. Let's say there's a stock you want to invest on. You learn the strategy, You take your entry long, you get ahead a certain amount, place a break-even stop, and let it go. If it keeps going, you've got it. You're invested. If it comes back on you again, then use the strategy again, because it's not hard to catch it, and it just keeps going. So, like PLTR, I caught PLTR at $18 using this strategy, and then it shot way up to $130, $135, and you know, it's been a beautiful ride up, and been able to nail it the whole time using this strategy. So there's nothing like it. I'm going to show it to you, and then you'll see for yourself. I don't want to talk about it. I want to show it to you. Okay, so once NQ hits this price, 21,860, and sells me out, it's actually going to become this trade. I'll show it to you. This trade here, Swing Trader Elite ES NQ video course. This video course will teach you this trade that you see that's going to break that top right there. It's going to get me out, but it's going to go into this trade right here, and the NQ will be good for a minimum of $300 up to, you know, $800. So between 3 and 800 is what it's good for. That's a lot. $300 is 1,200 ticks times $5 a tick, so it's a lot of money. And the ES is coming up. It'll come up soon, and then I'll actually take the ES, because I don't actually like to trade the ES that much. So I'll use it for to take this trade with. It's very good. You can get like 160 ticks, which is a lot, times $12.50 per contract, and I'll take maybe 5 contracts on it, because the ES is not that much for its margin. So I will show this trade to you. It's coming up, but the NQ is going to come up today, most likely. It's going to go long today, and I would take it, but I don't want to do that, because then I can't trade the NQ, and I want to trade it. And I have this course for other instruments also. Currently I have got for the US for gold and the US dollar, and I've got for the YM and CL, which is oil. So I've got different instruments, and this is the ES and NQ. See, they're all different. The reason why these are the same, or the reason why I have them together, is because it's the same strategy for these two. Same strategy, same strategy. So you learn the exact same strategy for both of them. And that makes it easy and doesn't get confusing. Anyway, I'll be back to show you. Most likely it's going to hit up here today. And I will take that other trade, the Swing Trader Master trade. I'll take that for everything ES, YM, and NQ today. Okay, the market just shot up really big there. Got me out. Let's see. Got me out right there, 5,681. ES also just got me out, 1,341. Still waiting for the YM. You can see the YM hasn't even moved yet. Let's switch over to the YM. Okay, well, it did move. It almost hit me. Almost got me out right there, but not quite. Anyway, it will. It'll get me out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 3 more trades today on this. I'm going to use the strategy I told you about earlier. Let me show it to you real quick. It's this one right here, Day Trader One Trade video course. So just 1 trade per day. A video course teach you how to do this. This is my course. I put it together. And I'm going to take this trade for the ES, NQ, and YM today. And assuming that the YM gets me out soon, which it should get me out soon before the market opens. And then I will take this trade on 3 different instruments today. And I can just tell you right now, it's going to go long because the NQ went long on the investing course. So it's going to go up at least $300 on the NQ. NQ may be a runner until YM and ES also catch up. But you'll see. I'll show it to you today. You're going to see the 3 trades for yourself. Also, when the market opens, which won't be too much longer here, let's go take a look. just a little while. It's 7:52, 8:30 Chicago time. The market opens. It'll be 9:30 New York time, and I'm waiting on Uber. Let's see. Go find the order here. Oh, it's right here. Uber. I've got a buy stop 84.77. Currently, I'm showing 84.40. It's pre-market right now. 84.40 on pre-market. So when it opens, it should get me in, no problem. Go long. Just going for $2. Could go for more. Could go for $3. Could go for $4 very easily. It makes that most of the time. But you have to manage it when you do that. So I'm just going to go for $2, which it's almost guaranteed to go $2. And so I'm just going to take that, get in, get out. Just want to show and to make quick money from everything. That I can do it on everything. And so can you. Trading is not this mysterious thing that everybody seems to make it out to be. It's really not. It's just a matter of knowing when to get in and where to get out. That's it, the proper knowledge. And then you could do what I'm doing. Simple as that. Anyway, I will be back. I'm going to take 3 more trades, plus Uber's going to get me in soon. I'll come back when it does.